Hello, my name is Douglas Bauman, and this presentation is prepared for Psychology 610, Social Behavior at City University School of Professional Studies. The title of the presentation is Social Media and Online Harassment, Pressure Prevention in Adolescence. Adolescents today navigate a digital world that greatly influences their self-perception and identity. Social media exposes them to unrealistic expectations and opens doors to online harassment. According to Pew Research, nearly half of U.S. teens experienced online harassment in 2022, with physical appearance being a major trigger. This presentation will cover some of the concepts and theoretical principles that apply to the challenges that our youth engage in their social media landscape, and it will use those principles in bringing together a prevention program based on their framework. This topic is of great interest, and this area of media consumption and influence should be addressed for the well-being of our youth. Individuals often get their attitudes and beliefs through those whom they view as similar to them to evaluate their social correctness. Social influence plays a pivotal role in adolescent behavior. Adolescents rely on peer cues to navigate uncertainty, and social media amplifies this reliance. Research shows how media impacts beauty standards and self-esteem, while the need to be liked drives conformity. These dynamics shape their emerging identities. While social media is a favored way to share ideas and communicate current personal relations and interests, it unfortunately also provides a platform for aggression. The anonymity that online forums provide reduces accountability, fueling online harassment. Theories like de-individuation, where individuals lose feelings of personal responsibility, or disinhibition, a disconnect in social media forums, may explain why people behave aggressively online. Further, the frustration-aggression hypothesis gives more insight as those who participate in online bullying may find themselves with feelings of less significance or lower levels of self-worth, leading them to act aggressively towards others. Additionally, exposure to media violence can desensitize adolescents, reinforcing harmful patterns. Adolescents' attitudes online often stem from immediate reactions to content rather than deeper reflection. Theories like social identity, where when individuals closely identify themselves with a particular group, they may adopt the group's norms instead of acting on their own individual interests. Also of note is the elaboration likelihood model, where outside of more deeply involved thought, individuals may take their attitude and behavioral cues from how persuasive or attractive the messenger or source is perceived to be. Both applications highlight how group norms and persuasive cues can drive behavior. On the bright side, positive online influences can inspire pro-social behavior when platforms encourage it. Promoting pro-social behavior online can mitigate social pressures. Positive content helps adolescents view social media as a space for support and connection. It is in this space that influencers have a unique opportunity to lead by example, encouraging kindness and constructive engagement. Before we dive into the prevention proposal, I will touch on some related research in this area that has been foundational in getting this conversation started. Groundbreaking research done by social psychologist Jonathan Haidt, which has been reviewed in detail, connects the mental health crisis among adolescents to the widespread use of smartphones and social media platforms that harm self-esteem. Haidt and colleagues' research stresses the need for intervention from parents, educators, and tech companies, but acknowledges the challenges in unifying these approaches. Rather than limiting adolescents' access to social media, a tactic often met with resistance, this proposal advocates leveraging online spaces for positivity and meaningful connection, empowering adolescents to use these platforms in healthier, more constructive ways. The prevention program, titled From Pressure to Positivity, focuses on the popular platforms TikTok and Instagram, leveraging popular influencers to reach adolescents. The use of two very prominent young females, Charli D'Amelio and Addison Rae, who have created an empire in the social media landscape and will be good ambassadors to spread the message of this program. This is crucial, especially given that young adolescent women have been found to grapple with higher levels of anxiety and depression from their social media use relative to that of young adolescent men. Jimmy Donaldson, aka Mr. Beast, reaches a broad demographic of young men and can be helpful in reaching them with strong, positive messaging. To begin, the program will take place over 12 weeks, with the participants engaging in spreading kindness, practicing mindfulness, and building positive peer connections. These activities aim to reshape online interactions. The pilot program involves 500 participants and uses surveys to assess and gauge experiences with online harassment, using measures of self-reported relations with their peers, along with a self-esteem screening consisting of 10 statements using a Likert scale, which can be rated with responses from strongly agree to strongly disagree. It is predicted that there will be improved self-esteem, stronger connections, and reduced aggression among the group of participants. The 12-week pilot program is designed to promote positivity and combat online harassment. In week 1, influencers will kick off the campaign by sharing personal stories and pledges against bullying. This will set the tone for the weeks ahead. Weeks 2 to 4 will focus on spreading kindness, encouraging participants to tag and uplift others with positive messages. Weeks 5 to 8, influencers will host live Q&A sessions, highlight positive mental health content, and promote mindfulness practices, which have proven effective in reducing anxiety and depression. Finally, weeks 9 to 12 will center on community building, with participants sharing their experiences, supported by mental health professionals. Influencers will also feature one-on-one discussions with followers, showcasing these success stories to inspire others. Following the 12-week program, a post-analysis will assess its impact using surveys. It is predicted that participants will report stronger connections with online peers, improved self-esteem, and fewer experiences of online negativity. If the outcomes of these hypotheses are confirmed, the program will scale up to a larger audience by involving more influencers with broader appeal. Feedback will help refine the strategies, ensuring the program remains adaptable and effective for a wider online community. There is an opportunity here to engage more of those who are affected by the negative side of social media with the side that it was meant to be used for, which is the meaningful connection that builds one another up. In conclusion, adolescents today are navigating a fast-changing, challenging world, especially on social media. They need guidance to thrive in a digital world. While many share their hopes and dreams, others face harmful pressures, unrealistic beauty standards, negativity, and harassment that can impact their mental health and development. A program like From Pressure to Positivity can transform online spaces into supportive environments. Understanding the roles of social influence and aggression and theories of attitude structure provides us the layout for a helpful prevention program that can address and help break these cycles of online negativity. By leveraging influencers to spread positivity, adolescents are empowered to redefine their online spaces and decide what behavior is off limits in their own communities. The remaining 3 slides are the references that were used throughout the presentation.